Next up, we have Sunil.
All
Sunil.
right, so I'm going to share two slides. For those who don't know me, I created this thing called the Cyber Defense Matrix, and one of the things that I use for the Cyber Defense Matrix is to map vendors. There's a lot of vendors that come out on a regular basis, and keeping track of them is really hard, especially for new startups because they pop up every day. And so I wanted to come up with a better way to do this in a more systematic way. So there's a guy, Mike Privet. He writes this article blog called Return on Security, and in each of the blogs and this is us by the way, he mentions a couple of companies that have been funded. So these are essentially new startups. And what I wanted to do was basically mine his work with his permission. I got his permission to do this, and basically grab the details from each of his blogs and just pull out this information and then have an LLM basically map that. So that's essentially what I've done here. So in this particular, this is N8N, and it's a low code, no code. It's definitely not an easy product to use, but I said, okay, let me go ahead try to put it to use to basically grab a particular message from his newsletter, and I'm going to go ahead kick it off in just a moment. But it basically goes through, processes the email, and then sends it to a GPT that I created that basically, hang on a second, let me go back and, let me do that again. Hang on. Well, I like to make this bigger, but I can't. Anyway, so I have a very extensive template for my system prompt is pretty long and it has a lot of details on how to do the mapping. This comes really kind of right out of my book. So I wrote a book on this too, by the way. And it gives a lot of details on exactly how to map it, what are the common mistakes that people make, and so on and so forth. Let me see if I can make it slightly bigger for folks to see. Anyway, with all that, then it should spit out an output. And so let me go ahead, run that for one of his latest messages. So we'll go ahead and run that one. And what we'll see in just a moment is it just update. So I have a spreadsheet here. It will it'll update that within Google Sheets, and then it will automatically map it on the right here. So give that a second, and it should show up in just a moment. I have found that it is that the mappings are about 80% correct. I'm very academic about what these companies do and the processing of it. So it's I don't always agree with it, but it's sometimes good enough. All right, so I just processed two, and then they pop up, which let's see, Cosmos user identifier. So that's right here, and Blue Sky Tech is somewhere over here. Okay, so oh, yikes. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I hate this because they get throttled all the time. All right, so I'm going to turn this off. Oops, I didn't want to delete that. I want to turn it off. I'm going to turn this one on. So now I'm going to run it actually on my own machine instead, and hopefully it'll work eventually. But bottom line is that it continues to populate this matrix that you actually see here. It has basically all the startups, and I use this to basically get a sense of where the new startups are, what problem they're trying to solve. And I have just a running list of all the latest companies that got funded here as well. So that's it. That's what I do here with this. And the key takeaway is the cyber defense matrix is awesome. The action item for everyone here is to go buy a copy of the book. Thank you very much, AI note taker.
Hey, Sunil, there's a question in the chat. Can you
Oh
share
yeah,
your
sure.
your Nathan workflow?
Yes. Actually, first, okay, is it called Nathan? I was like, I know I always just like, it didn't quite make sense that it's called Nathan, but I guess, okay, whatever, Nathan.
Well, it's like
Yes, I'm happy to
Kubernetes
share the Nathan
K8s.
workflow. In fact, I'll probably do that in the Slack channel.
All right. Thank you very much, Sunil.
Sure enough.
Really appreciate it.